Hey everyone, it's Wingspan TT, and if you're watching, you know what time it is. It is time for Magic 2014 Duels of the Planeswalkers. I'm here with the Bant deck, Champions of the something champion, I don't know what the hell it's called. Bant being, of course, the shard that's got white and its paired colors, green and blue, friendly colors. They all play together, these three colors. I don't know if I really should have taken this hand. Possibly not the best hand. I thought it would give me a good start, but I also didn't want to drag things out. I got my Kasali Pridemate, my Rafika the Many, my Sublime Archangel, and hey, when you know it, the luck. Hitting into a forest. Now all I need is a island. Kasali Pridemate, dropping down, and of course Exalted being that whenever you have a single creature attacks on its own, whenever it goes out there in a scary world by itself like Ash from Pokemon, it gets +1/+1 for each Exalted on the board, and then Exalted stacks with itself. So if you have a bunch of things to give each other Exalted, you have a whole lot of Exalted. These people are just holy. They are just like you, whoever's going out in the fight. You, man, you're cool. Go out and fight for us. We're just going to hang back. You can do all the fighting and have people throwing arrows and shit at you, but we are going to be, we're just going to be standing back here cheering for you. Got big billboards. Go you. It's going to be great. So, you know, I get Exalted's cool, but at the same time, it's kind of dickish. Would really like the island about now, and I have been severely considering changing the deck build a lot so that I have only islands in the higher cost cards, so like only stuff on Rafika the Many and Final Hour, and not having really Rock's War Monks. Now they're really good, but there's also a lot of other good stuff at the 3 slot. All these cards are really good. It's basically good stuff deck. You got to take out all the really boring, like those 0-4 guys with Defender and Exalted. They don't serve a purpose. I mean, I guess they could be a decent wall. I guess the good thing about them is if you're going to have Exalted, might as well have some guys that can leave back and block, because I'm sure as hell not really going to block with a 1-1. And it looks like my opponent is mana screwed, so I could have a shot here. Could have a shot of taking it easy. I got Janara, Asara of War. She is an angel, 3/3 flying. You pay 2, 1 and white, to put a +1/+1 counter on her. She gets real big, real fast. She puts on the calories. She cannot squeeze in her armor anymore. That's some sweet goddamn art. Rock's War Monk art is cool, but kind of WTFE. 3 Diabolic Edicts in a row. Are you fucking kidding me? See, this is the one thing. The Lords of Darkness deck, it's got so much removal. Like, the whole deck, it's like removal.deck. And here I'm going to have a problem. I'm going to have a problem. Still, I need to hit either a 4th land of anything, or preferably an island, and then I can play everything in my hand. Bant Charm is great. You can kill artifacts, which is great versus Samurai. You can put a creature at the bottom of its owner's deck, which kills anything. And you can counter instant spells. And is this a land? No. Nope. Of course I'm going to... No matter what, watch, I'm going to get something, and then he's just going to have like his 4th Diabolic Edict. I don't actually know if that deck has 4. All I know is that 3 is already pretty nasty. Now, I want people to keep in mind, Diabolic Edict is a great card. It is super, super good, okay? But it's not like the be-all, end-all card. It's, gosh, this Fiend, was it? Whenever it dies, everyone loses 3 life. Right now, that would be beneficial to me. If I had a way to kill them right now, I would come out ahead of that, because I'm still at 17. He's at 10. He'd be down at 4. I'd be down at whatever 17 minus 6 is. I got this, and I have the option to equip next turn. It will cost me 3. Ooh, look at that animation on the mythic cards and certain rare cards. Pretty cool. And of course the sledge here giving +2/+2 lifelink, trample, and mediocre CGI graphics. Yes, I remember what it was like to play games on the Sega CD as well. I do remember that. No mercy. And we talked about this last time. Whenever creature deals damage, you gotta destroy it. Now I might just swing anyway. He's probably just gonna double swing here. He might be expecting a combat trick, but I don't have anything I can play. Bant Charm, unfortunately, requiring an island. Rafika the Many gives your Exalted guys double strike. Very powerful. And I feel like this deck, I'm even considering just changing this deck to just be a green-white deck. Because while Rafika the Many is great, Rock's War Monk is great, the Bant Charms are great, really all that stuff is really good. It's like really good stuff. And I could swing. We're just going to lose my guy. I could just hold this guy back, threaten him as a block, so then I take less damage. I think that's all I'll do. He probably has removal, though. The one thing is, it just becomes hard to play these cards, and all these cards are really good, but it's kind of like, alright, Sublime Archangel and that other angel, like the angels in this deck are where it's at. Like the angels, you drop them, you pretty much swing the game around in one turn. Like you drop Sublime Archangel or that other one that gives the attacking creature lifelink and Exalted or whatever, it's like when those things hit the board, you win. Like, you basically win. If they can't stop it that turn or the following turn, the game is over. You got like all of the other rocks guys, the defender guys, the 3/3 guys that you can sacrifice to, and this is coming like 20 turns too late, so pretty much over. It's pretty much no point. I'm not even gonna get a land. Like, what is the goddamn point? He knows he won. Like, there's no way. If I got this like 8 turns ago, that would have been great. And it's funny because Xander 2129, I don't know if that's supposed to be a year or what, started out with the mana problems, and now I kind of hit them, so I'm being punished for them. I should not have taken a 2-land hand, especially a 1-color 2-land hand. I should have mulliganed again. And you know what? I'm not cool with ending the video here. I'm gonna keep recording, gonna keep talking. I like to hear myself talk. I hope you at home like to hear me talk. Otherwise, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? I mean, what are you doing with your life anyway? You're sitting here watching me play Magic. I mean, I'm don't get me wrong, I'm flattered. But you could be out there, curing diseases or something. All right, so 2-land hand. I don't like this. Don't like it. A 1,000,000-land hand with Balgrace Angel, I'll take it. Possibly a bad play. I could definitely draw into way too many lands. I really need to hit like some 1/2 drops. The fact I'm going first helps a little bit. Martial Coup, by the way, X and 2 white, sorcery. You put X 1/1 soldier tokens on the battlefield, and it's 5. If you put it 5 or more soldiers on the battlefield, boom, everything other than your soldiers dies. Pariah, very cool. And we got that weird bug. If you're zoomed into a card, when you draw a card and it zooms in. And I'm just going to drop my forest there, because that way if I top deck into an island... Oh, wait, that doesn't really do anything for me. Now, the one thing with Martial Coup that I think people forget about is that you don't have to cast it for 5 or more. You can totally just like use it on turn 4 and create 2 tokens. You can totally use it at any time and create as many tokens as you want if you need some attackers. Combos really well with Exalted Angel for reasons that should be obvious. Pariah is an absolutely great card. See, I can Martial Coup for 1 right now, make a 1/1. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm basically going to wait till he drops some kind of demon and then throw Pariah on it. And Pariah is, whenever the creature deals damage to you, it deals damage to itself. Whenever any damage is dealt to you, it's done to the creature instead. So you can put it on a big fatty like Halo Hunter there. And I'm really glad, by the way, that I do not have... Just to make sure I leave a plains open, that I do not have an angel on the battlefield, because he would have just smattered it all over the board. Got my Squire on the board. Squire. So basically, any damage that would be taken to me goes to Halo Hunter instead. So if he swings a Halo Hunter, it'll kill itself. If he swings anything with 2 power or more, it'll kill Halo Hunter. And this is a great way to control their biggest creatures. Another thing that you can consider doing that most people don't do, I think, is you can put Pariah on there. I'm just making sure I read Balgrace Angel correctly. You can put Pariah on like one of the really fat creatures with huge toughness, because they had like a 4/10 creature. You put Pariah on that, like, what are the odds they can do 10 damage to you at once? Because if they can't, they'll never do damage to you, because if they can't kill their own creature off, Pariah will just stay attached to it forever. And he's just deciding, does he want to swing here and lose his Halo Hunter? And the answer is he does. Now, what's great about Battlegrace Angel, which is going to be my next turn play, is I'm going to drop Battlegrace. Ooh, shiny islands. Battlegrace Angel, drop this into play, double Exalted, so my guy's going to be 3/3 lifelink, could swing in. Is he really going to want to block 3/3 and lose his demon? His demon, by the way, his Blood Tithe, or whatever the hell it's called, allows him to draw an extra card every turn in exchange for 1 life. And, if absolutely necessary, he could use it to kill me off. So now I can swing in with this thing. There's no way he's going to block. And yeah, he can swing back for 4, but the difference is, I'm doing 3 damage a turn to him, okay? So I'd win in 7 turns because he has 20 life. That's a 7-turn clock. He would be doing 4 damage a turn to me, except I'm gaining 3 life a turn. So I'm really taking 1 damage a turn. So I'm on a 23-turn clock if he doesn't block here. Clock block. So there you go. And of course I can swing with the Battlegrace next turn, swinging for 6. Now, of course, he'll probably want to kill the Battlegrace Angel if he has the means to do that, and I'm not going to be surprised here if he decides to draw a card, because that's what I would do. That's what I would do. Blood Gift Demon. Really great card. And Heartless Summoning, by the way, reduces all the mana cost of his creatures by 2 in exchange for them being -1/-1. Totally worth it. You probably don't want 2 of them out, but having 1 out basically makes all your demons super playable, super fast. It's pretty much a discount. Like, you go to the supermarket and you walk in the door, it's like, today only 20% off all demons. Buy 1 demon, get an acolyte free. Buy 2 acolytes, get life lost free. It's really crazy. He plays that imp, which whenever I play a non-demon spell, basically, whenever I play spells, I'm going to be losing life. It doesn't even matter what the hell it is. I got my monk here. I don't know if there's a point to playing him, because I might have to martial coup very soon. I could basically do it next turn and destroy all creatures. So I don't really see a point in playing the monk. He doesn't have Exalted, so he's not going to boost my angel on attack. My angel will be a 6/6 flyer, lifelink on attack, bringing me up to 29. Beautiful life. And I don't know, if I were him, I would chump with his 0/1 creature. I don't know if I'd take 6 damage to face. I would definitely not chump with the Blood Gift Demon. And the thing that does suck about Heartless Summoning, though, is while it's very cool on your demons that are already gigantic anyway for them to be -1/-1, you kind of turn a lot of your creatures like that imp into 0/1, like, you know, like creatures that could be marginally useful with like 1 power or like 2 toughness are now basically useless. They just become little shells. And I think I'm done here. Yep, no reason to cast anything else. If I cast my monk, who knows? He could have Damnation, he could have Mutilate, he could literally kill everything on the board. I don't want to lose more creatures. If he plays a big demon, though, then I have the option to basically have a martial coup. Like, let them eat cake. Citizens are rising up. The guillotines are coming out. People are going to be dying in the street. And here, Promise of Power. What's he going to do? Is he going to draw 5 life, lose 5 cards, or is he going to make a demon? Oh, okay. Alright, so he went for that. He's going to draw a whole lot of cards. And now he's at 10. He is pretty much going to have to block my angel next turn. I could attack with the angel and with the squire, although I feel like he might just let the angel through and then block the squire, and then next turn he could, because he drew 5 cards. He's at 8 cards. He's a discard. Excuse me, I had a little too much Coca-Cola today. That's not true. I only drink Coke Zero. I mean, he could have anything. He could literally have anything. I am very sure that whatever he has is more than enough to wipe out me. So I think I'm just going to go for attack here, not play my cards, hold him close to my chest. I don't believe his deck has discards, so I'm not worried about him making me ditch my hand. And Sublime Archangel shows up. Sublime is cool in the 90s, and Sublime is still cool now. 4/3 Flying Exalted. All creatures that you control have Exalted. Even if they already have Exalted, then they have 2 copies of Exalted. So what that basically means is, if I dropped it right now, I would have her, plus each of their Exalted, so that'd be 3, plus those other creatures that have 2 more Exalted would be +5 for everything that attacks. So I could have dropped it. Okay, I could have dropped Sublime Archangel right now, and also played like Rock's War Monk, so that would also have Exalted, but it would be more than 10 power. But I know he's just going to chump block anyway. He's going to chump block no matter what. He's not going to take 6 damage to the face. And odds are he's got like Damnation or something like that. So he's going to chump block. He is not in any way interested in taking damage to the face. Plus, he's probably got something that's going to wipe out all my stuff. So I think playing these cards in my hand, while in theory I could have won this turn, the reality is he's got removal. He just drew 6 cards last turn. 7 cards because of that demon too. He drew 7 cards last turn, and I'll be totally damned if he doesn't have a board wipe or like just massive removal or things that just make everything out on the board. Oh yeah, Doomblade coming out. That is a really bad play, by the way. That is a terrible play to play Doomblade right now. And the main reason is it's an instant, so he could just wait until I attack with Exalted, play out my hand, and he could just Doomblade my guy in response, so that I basically don't have an attack if I went for the Exalted attack. So I don't know why he would do that. And he's still sitting on 5 cards, 2 mana, and a Diabolic Edict, so he just wants me to get rid of all my stuff. See, what I would have done is Diabolic Edict me right now, and then wait on the Doomblade, see what I do, and then Doomblade when I go to attack. So now he's going to swing in for 2, putting me down to a very extremely scary 33 life. Like, I am absolutely petrified, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to, at this rate, I will die in 17 turns. Wait, that's not true. 6. I have 7 turns to make something happen. So you know what I'm going to do. Could drop the War Monk this turn and the Archangel. Or I could drop the War Monk this turn and Martial Coup. Or I could drop just the Archangel. Seems like they'll just die to an Edict or something. If I just Martial Coup for like 7, I clear everything out. Yeah, I'll cast a Monk. I'll just get. He just used like look how much removal he used. Like, how much more removal could he possibly have? I mean that didn't work out for him last time. Get these creatures on the board. I got my 4/3, And next turn, essentially what this means is I can swing for like 1, 2, 3, swing for a bunch, gain a bunch of life. I get the Martial Coup. I still have the Martial Coup in my back pocket, so if I need to clear the entire board, I can. He's going down to 9 life. Can I do 9 damage next turn? Right now, with the current board state, I can deal 6 damage next turn. But of course, I'm not going to guess he's going to swing in with Blood Gift Demon, unless of course he has other scary demons. No Mercy. Okay. Alright, so anything I swing at him is dead. He's going to die. And I just can't help but think that he should have held on to Doomblade. I feel like that's going to cost him the game. Xander boy, if you could hear me. I tried to talk to him before. He didn't hear me. His voice chat's not on. Xander, if you could hear me, you threw this game, man, with that Doomblade. You cost yourself the game. I feel like you cost him the game. So is he really... He's not going to swing at me, right? I'm at 33 life. Like, if I were him, I were at 9 life, and my opponent were at 33, I wouldn't swing because, like, he doesn't have control of the board. Like, he's got 4 cards in hand, so I don't know what he's going to do. Maybe he's going to mutilate. He's swinging it first to see if I bite. Like, maybe if I don't block, now he's going to mutilate. I go down 29. All right. And he's got a lot of land on tap, so really anything could happen. Let's see what I got. Oh, Dauntless Escort. 3 for 3/3. He can make my creatures indestructible. If I play him first and he doesn't immediately respond, if he had a response, it'd be really smart to immediately respond with Doomblade. If I drop this down first and he doesn't respond, and I'm just going to guess he's not too good with instant responses, then I can sack this thing to pump up my guys. That'll be 1, 2, 3 copies of Exalted. I can attack for 7, and hey, wait a second. All right, so just like I was saying before, I could play Martial Coup for the non-boom effect. Just drop 3 guys on the board. Give all my guys, all these guys are going to have Exalted. So this is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6 copies of Exalted on my Sublime Archangel. And she could swing in for like 10 damage. All right, let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. 6, 5, 4. Man, it's a little slower than I hope. 3, I got to change these options. 2, 1. Happy New Year! Should old plains be forgot and never walked again? I am from TopTierTactics.com and my name is Wingspan. Cheers.